Hello. I'm just going to go over steps kind of 5 through 6, 7, 8 here and go through a video because it's a lot easier to see kind of what you need to do at this. For right now, I'm assuming you have 1 through 5 done. You've created a folder in your Google Drive. You've downloaded the 2 documents, the form, and then a PDF emailer, and those should be in your folder already. The other thing that you've probably done is added another folder called, admin walkthroughs 2017, 2018, whatever the current year is. And that will be where everything is housed for that year. So you have those 3 things done. I'm going to walk you step by step on how to install Autocrat and how to get a spreadsheet with all your information that you're going to get as you do your walkthroughs. So if I double click on the admin walkthrough template, so I'm gonna pull up a different funnel thing here. I'm gonna go to a different one. I should have this up already. We can change the border, the header, of course, to whatever you want it to be. But the thing we need to do right now is to look at the responses. And we're actually going to create a spreadsheet with these responses. Now, real quick before we do this, I'm gonna go back to questions. You can customize any of this. For example, teacher name. I don't want to type that in every time. So if you want to click on that and change that to drop down, that would be super easy for you. All you have to do is type in your teacher's names in there. Same thing with teacher email. I don't want to type that, so I want to have that easy, accessible when I'm doing my observation. I just have to go click on the teacher name, click on the email, the school year, and it's pretty much just clicking through what I need to do. So anyway, you can customize any of this. You can take some of these away if you don't want those to be options. So I'm going to go back to responses. On yours, you probably have not created a spreadsheet yet, but this little green spreadsheet symbol is going to create one for you. That's automatically going to put it in that folder that you had created. And this is what it comes up as on mine. Several things you might want to do here. You can, just like any Google form, you can go to show summary of responses. This might be helpful at the end of the year or mid-year to see actually how many observations I've done, what teachers I've actually observed, what feedback I've given them. And this is taking a little bit here, but it's going to populate all the times I've filled out this form. And so you can see for this student or this teacher, I observed them 3 times. Everybody else is just 1 time. It can show me lots of different things as I do this over time, probably more information that you want to see, but you can see the pictures that you have loaded, the videos, the general feedback that you give, and all that information. But what I have done, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back into your spreadsheet. So if you haven't clicked on that, click on that and rename it. Again, that's going to put in that folder that we had created earlier. And within this spreadsheet, you can do a lot with this. And we definitely need an add-on called Autocrat. So if you don't have that installed already, go to Get Add-ons. You can click on Autocrat and open. Sometimes it takes a little bit. The first time when it pops up, you're going to have to actually give it a title. You only have to do this once. And the setup steps right here are a little bit labor intensive, but you only have to do it once and it will automatically do it for the rest of the year. So the work you're doing now will save you a lot of time in the long run. So if I hover over this, I can actually click edit. On yours, you might have to click new job and name it. But I'm going to click edit on mine because I've already done that. Sometimes you get a pop-up error right there. It shouldn't matter. I'm going to go through it and click next. The first part, step 2 on this, it says choose template. That was a template that we made a copy of that you should have in that folder. It's called PDF emailer. And right now you can go into your drive and locate that and make sure it says that right here. So after I've done that, I'm going to click next. And then you're going to go map out your fields. Right now I'm actually going to go pull up that document that we just mapped. This is the document in your folder that you've already made a copy of. And this is the letter that you're going to send automatically to those teachers. So you might want to change the logo. You can change the content on here. But you can see that these have tags. These tags are specifying what is actually being pulled from that form onto this letter or this PDF. So you can see I have several. I have the name, I have the observation date, I have the email. If I fill out general comments on my form, it will automatically populate here. And any of these are just tags pulling in from that form. You can notice down here it says classroom evidence link. This is uploaded content that I took, maybe a picture, a video that's in the classroom. I can post that, and this will turn into a link where they can actually click on it and view what you actually took a picture of. So that's kind of cool there. And then you can customize it, obviously, at the end and put your name. Okay, so that's what that looks like. I just want to explain the tags first of all. And when we go back to our Excel spreadsheet, or not Excel, we're in Google Spreadsheets, we're doing that mapping right now. And so it's pulling those tags that you have it located in that document, and all we have to do is map it out. So observation date, I put this timestamp of when that was submitted. Teacher email, obviously use teacher email. These are pretty easy, but as long as you know where they're located on that document and also on your form. So I'd go through and map each one of these. After you're done with that, click on Next. This is where I can actually name this document. This is what it's going to be saved in my Google Drive. There's also going to be the name that's going to be on the attachment that goes to the teacher and myself after that observation. So this little blue thing kind of comes in handy when you're trying to do this, because if teacher name is spelled incorrectly here, it's not going to work on your email or on your file. So what I can do is just copy that and paste it right there. It'll replace whatever you need to. So I just titled it teacher name. So it'll be given John Doe, comma, admin walkthrough form feedback. Again, it's a PDF file. I can change it to a Google document, but I found that PDF is kind of nicer because they can't change that. You know how PDFs work. And so I'm going to click on Next. I can choose the location of where I want all my PDFs to be. Previously, I had you create another folder entitled the school calendar year. You might want to go find that right now. Click on Choose Folder, go find it, and click on Next. I haven't really had a need for number 6. I'm not even sure what it does. Same thing with number 7. But number 8 is where you do a lot of this work. Do I want to share a document? I want to have yes. I'm going to share it as a PDF. I don't want collaborators to reshare this because I really don't want them sharing with anybody else. And then I fill out this information. So this teacher email is pulling that from the Google form that I selected. So if I selected jdoe at exampleschool.org, that would pull that information. Maybe I want this CC'd to myself, so I want this CC to my ESU 15 account, or your account. I can put a reply to email if I would like some, be able to contact me right from that email. And then I just explain in the email what this is. And so I just put some tags in here because I want their name to show up. Maybe I want the timestamp to show up. Maybe I want this, maybe I don't. And then I can customize it with my name. Click on Next. Number 9 is asking you, do you want this to run on the trigger on the form? So like if when the form's filled out, you click submit, do you want it to go through them right away? I would click yes. If not, click on no. If you want to run a run timer, I can go every hour, every 3 hours. So if I'm going to do several observations in the morning, I can have that run and it will give those emails out at the same time in the afternoon. For right now, I want this to run as I click submit. And then I click save. After doing this, your jobs are ready to go. I can actually start using my walkthrough form. I can fill this out. After filling this out, I click submit. It should email me this PDF file with the information that I chose on that form to myself and that teacher. You can kind of play around with it, just put your email into it and see how it works. Pretty soon you will get some rows that look like this. And if I scroll all the way to the right, you can tell if this worked or not. Just trying to catch up right now. There, my screen's not showing up. You can see that the document was actually created, is successfully merged. I can actually go in here and click on this, and it should look familiar to you. All my information is populated. Obviously, I didn't write a whole lot on this one. Gives me a link. Maybe that was that picture or that video. And I click on it. This is just this silly thing I had on my desktop that I uploaded. But that's kind of how that works. And obviously it's going to be located within my Google Drive. Show you that real quick. I titled mine Admin Walk PDFs, and you can see all the ones that I've actually done for this year. And so I can have this as a reference tool as well. So anyway, I hope this all makes sense. If it does not, I can definitely easily drop by and help you out with it and create this for you and customize it that works for you.